Hi everyone. Again, my name is Jessica Laster, and I am definitely here to discuss my interesting community service experience dealing with risky behaviors course. Um, I had a lot of issues taking care of community service in the service learning component because I believe we started kind of late in the semester, and by the time we were instructed to, I guess, contact these organizations. A lot of them were for at least the ones that I was interested in. I was very interested in the AIDS Atlanta and the various organizations under their umbrella. But they were all, for example, the African American Outreach Program and the Youth Program. All of them were booked. However, I did try to get an off-site volunteer with one of their on-site locations, and even they were not accepting any volunteers, but they did give me the contact information to Sister Love, as well as the woman that I volunteer with, or excuse me, do my service learning with for another course, Special Topics and Refugee Issues, with it, which is also a great course. Mrs. Glory Kalanko, she gave me Sister Love's contact information as well because she deals with a lot of women and girl refugees, and however, her organization does not focus primarily on HIV and AIDS or anything like that. So she often gives her clients or the members of her nonprofit and things of that nature who are HIV infected or infected with AIDS or whatever the case may be, other outlets so that they can take care of those issues associated with that. So I contacted Sister Love, the organization. I got to run around for a while. Also, a lot of times the scheduling conflict, like they would want me to call them back at one point in time. That point in time I'd be at work. And it was like 2 or 3 weeks just trying to get an actual conversation with them. And once I did, I was redirected to another woman, a representative of Sister Love. And we were going to the agreement was to have a Healthy Love party on campus and to have students sign up to get tested and go to the location of Sister Love to get tested in the West End. The issue with that was there was just a lot of confusion between me and the woman. There was a short amount of time and there was a lot of confusion. I thought at one point there was going to be testing on campus, and then I found out that the testing had to be on the site, and it was just difficult trying to get students to really commit to going to get tested because, it wasn't something that was an obligation for them, and by being so close to the at that point it was this was a few weeks ago, so it was April, and it was April Madness. Everyone's trying to get their last papers in and presentations. It was really difficult to get students, particularly seniors, out to participate, and it was just really a conflict of schedule. I tried to have the woman still do the Healthy Love party with me because I definitely took care of the logistics. That was my part in the Healthy Love party, was to take care of the logistics, requisitioning rooms and things of that nature, and I did that. However, I asked her, could we change the agreement regarding getting students tested, because I could not guarantee the students were going to go do that. And the woman that I was working with, she did not want to go forward with the initiative. She said even if I did the Healthy Love party, I wouldn't get my hours and etc. Because she really thought it was an important thing for the students to get tested, which I fully understand. It just wasn't looking feasible, and I didn't want people to make appointments and then not show up and things of that nature because I figured that would look bad on me. So what I did instead was I just informed a lot of people about the Sister Love services and the related events, and it went really well. I definitely still saw a stigma with various I definitely still saw a stigma with various my Spelman sisters and HIV and AIDS and things of that nature. However, overall, I would say people were very receptive of her services, and I hope one of my Spelman sisters will, go out and get tested and things of that nature, because I do think it's overall very beneficial for them to, just know their status. And we do testing services all year on Spelman College, and I just thought it was very interesting that people still have a negative stigma and still don't want to talk about it, or they talk about it in a sense where they disassociate themselves from the situation. They kind of speak about people who are infected with HIV/AIDS as this other, which I can understand in a sense, because if you're not the one infected, you obviously can't associate with so much. But again, it was just interesting to see that even in our community where we are free-thinking Black women and things of that nature, that we still have difficulty discussing it. So that was my experience. And I genuinely enjoy the class, and I hope people take heed to definitely start their hours a lot earlier because it will save a lot of stress at the end of the year. Thank you.